Hello, everyone. I'm Bob Savar with Palm Beach County Pickleball News. We are a free twice a month digital newsletter covering pickleball in Palm Beach County. And I have with me Scott Harper from Gleneagles. Scott is in charge of pickleball there. And we're talking to Scott about the program there. But first, I want to get a little background. When did you start playing pickleball?
I actually took up pickleball when I
When is
took the
Scott?
job. Wow, am I
You
on
were
camera?
you were a tennis coach, or?
I've been playing tennis since I was a little child, and really only took up pickleball when I took the job at Gleneagles. I was told
Okay.
that they had a strong tennis program, but just a very few pickleball players that needed a little bit of attention. And 6 years later, it's pretty much taken over my life. So
It's amazing how pickleball has grown. How many courts do you have now?
we have 8 courts
Eight
that were
courts.
just built about 2.5 years ago.
Right.
Beautiful facility. I get comments all the time from pros coming from other clubs saying just how fantastic our facility is. The LED lights are the best I've ever seen.
Wow.
I've never been on a tennis court or a pickleball court where there was no shadow, not a single shadow in any corner of those courts.
Yeah, I was there for the Play It Forward. I met you there, and everybody loves the courts. The whole facility there for tennis and pickleball is, you know,
Yeah,
first
you were there
class.
actually for that was basically one of
They
the
just
first
started.
big weekends that we
Yeah,
had the new
yeah,
tennis and pickleball pro shop and patio. That was all open, a huge project.
yeah. So, do you teach at all, or are you just in charge of
I
operations?
do. I do most of the administrative work for
Okay,
the program, and I pass a lot of the instruction along to our seasonal pro, Richard Hall,
right.
who's away for the summer, but he's expected to come back this fall. I teach when I can. I
Okay.
teach a lot more tennis, and my job is pickleball director and head tennis pro, so I kind of jump back and forth, wear the extra hats.
So I know you're in all the leagues, the Boomers League, Palm Beach County Pickleball League. I don't know if you're in. There's another league, the Power Women's League. That plays.
Actually, right now, we were in the Play It Forward League for years, and I know
Okay.
that league is no more.
Right.
We're going to transition over to the Premier League,
Premier League. Right.
and we're going to start back into the Boomer League again this year.
Okay.
We were not in the Palm Beach County Pickleball League. We were for one season, but we didn't continue that. Play It Forward being gone, that was a big thing for us. I think we had 5 teams
Oh well.
in that league last year, so I had to find a new outlet for them. We're also going to look at the Women's Power League,
Okay.
and if we have enough interest, we'll probably join there too.
Okay. Um, so you have open play in the morning.
Every morning except for Sunday mornings when we have an organized mixer. Monday through Saturday, we have everybody come out between 8:30 and 11. They generally choose their own games, and we try to gently guide them into games of likability.
Okay. So it's not open paddle.
No,
Open
it's
play.
I would call it open play, but it's supervised open play.
Supervised.
Usually, Richard, our seasonal pro, kind of directs traffic, and
Okay. So he tries to get players of similar ability
yes,
to play with each other.
and,
Yeah, that's definitely the downside of unsupervised open play.
absolutely. I've been to a lot of public facilities where it was a free for all, and it gets a little tricky at times.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Richard, he's our traffic cop out there in the mornings, and he takes pretty good care of our members.
Do you see them as the players being very competitive, or is it more social?
It's probably more social with our club. We have a smaller group of more competitive players near the top of the ability range, but even most of them are pretty cooperative with allowing not the strongest players jump in and play with them at times.
Do you get out to any of the parks or anything to see what's going on, or are you pretty limited to Gleneagles?
Occasionally, especially in the summertime when I'm not so busy, I tend to play a little more myself.
Okay.
I'll go over to Calusa or even up to John Prince Park since I live
Okay.
close to that.
Oh, you do? I
Mhm.
played there many times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I used to teach there until they said no more teachers in the parks.
Oh really? Okay.
I used to teach at all the parks, but John Prince is nice. I played there actually recently, and I found that people, it's open play per court,
Right.
paddle rack per court. I found the people to be very nice.
Absolutely, and even Calusa as well.
Yeah.
I didn't find a lot of problems. The next step paddle system works well,
Yeah.
as long as everybody understands how to use it.
Yeah. So where do you see your program going? Do you have any
It's
ideas, or just going to keep growing the way it is?
Well, our membership is pretty much at full capacity now, so we're limited as far as how much it's going to grow. Certainly from anybody new coming in.
Right.
I do expect it to continue to grow. I think more tennis players will probably
Gravitate.
cross over back and forth. I don't expect them to stop playing tennis, but they may add pickleball. And also if we have, members that are not playing any sport or not playing any racket sport, I think we can grow there.
Pickleball is a good entry sport, because anybody could play, really, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the entry point is so easy. I mean, it's difficult to get really good at pickleball, but you can start playing. I've taken people that have never played any sport in their life and had them competent to play an actual game within 30 minutes.
It's funny, I've written several books on pickleball, and I did write a book called Pickleball for Non-Athletes. And it sells pretty well.
Yeah?
A lot
Okay.
of people who aren't athletic, they want to learn how to play pickleball, so they read up on the rules and stuff like that. So, well, it's great to see you again.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. It's great to see you again.
We're here at the World Pickleball Conference, Palm Beach Convention Center. Scott's in the conference as well as walking around the convention. I hope you learn a lot.
I hope so too. Thanks. It's great seeing you again.
You too. You take care.
Thank you.
Bye now.